Good morning. Good morning. Today is September 5th. No, I was going to say Cinco de Mayo. Why I want to say that? So something about May 5th. Cinco de Mayo, but I don't know. I feel like today's a day of celebration for some reason. I bet you somewhere in the world it's a day they celebrate. I bet you it is. Because I feel like excitement, kind of. Like a party, a carnival, something like that. You know what I mean? Anyway, today is September 5th. It is 6:44 a.m. 2025. What's up? Y'all been sleeping long enough. Uh-oh. There you go. Anyway, we skip that. So. What do we have here? I have a few downloads this morning. You know, Spirit showed me some things. And it's kind of disturbing because it's like somebody's definitely falling on their own sword, right? Everything that they put out, everything they said, that they spoke. Remember, the words you speak are the words you eat. Hold on a second, let me get my deck. Thank you. I wasn't even gonna use. Look at this, the Fool. 4 wands, 3 of swords, 4 swords. I told you somebody fell on their own sword. You hear me? Yes, they did. The words they spoke, they put a lot of gossip. They gossiped. They said a lot of things, and they boasted about a lot of things. You know what I mean? And they shut. It's like they targeted somebody. They wanted everybody to see somebody take a tumble. They wanted everybody to see somebody. You know what somebody did? They projected. Because Spirit is showing me. Spirit is showing me somebody spit out there everything that they were, that they are about, how they feel about themselves. They spit all that out there in the street, and then they put somebody else's name attached to it. It's like, why not just shut the fuck up? You know what I'm saying? Why not just be quiet? Like, why try to project it onto somebody else if it's not true? Right? If it's not true. Because, see, somebody's waking up this morning and they're realizing that they're living everything that they had projected on someone else. How they wanted somebody to look. How they want somebody. They feeling that. They feel like that. It's like a big mirror is being projected back at somebody. Somebody's realizing that everything that they spit out there, that's a reflection of them, and people can see them now. It's like somebody's being exposed. They feel exposed. Everybody can see now that it's really me, that I'm the one that's like that I'm the one that was doing that I'm the one that was jealous and envious, and I wanted what they had. Everybody can see it now that it was me. Somebody feels fucked up right now. And another download, I got word around town, I'm a witch. Yeah, so somebody boasted and gossiped about you being a witch or some shit like that. And, you know, something about you having a hard fall. Like you were going to get karma for something that you were doing. You know what I mean? Ooh, Spirit. And now somebody's waking up realizing they're getting karma for what they did. People see this person exposed. It's as if everything that they said is turning back on them. Now they wish they wouldn't have said it because people are saying it to them. People are thinking it about them. Come on, Spirit. Ooh-wee. You came closer. Closer than most. Closer than close. Closer. Father, please fill the holes in my soul. Somebody needed God. Somebody needed God. They didn't need whatever they was trying to, do, create, project. Somebody needed some healing. Because whatever they're seeing about themselves, whatever's being reflected back to them, now it's as if it's making them feel like damn, I need to fucking get my life together because I'm, you know what I'm saying? It's showing somebody like who they really are, because I don't think somebody could really comprehend what they was projecting onto someone, what how they wanted somebody to look. Somebody wanted another person to walk in their shoes. How they felt about themselves, who they were as a person, the nasty, grimy shit that they do or they done. They were spitting it out and trying to paste it onto somebody else. So somebody couldn't shut the fuck up. Basically what I'm saying. They just kept talking and gossiping and projecting and having people, look at somebody. And here's a hit. Here's the other piece. See, this is the piece. Remember, word around town, you a witch. This is the witch. This was the witch. This is the one. This person was doing spell work on someone so that whatever they were spewing would come to fruition. You hear me? Like they knew what they was talking about. They knew, right? Because I heard too, Spirit said this is somebody that uses divination to spy on people. And this person was doing spell work. So they thought. Spell work is the mouth too. They were projecting shit like, this is somebody saying, I don't know, I think something bad gonna have that. Because they went over there and they got somebody to do some shit to this person, or they did some shit to try to make that come to fruition. You hear me? And they talked about it and they boasted about it and they gossiped. So if the things that happened to this person, or this person went through any kind of mishaps, it was this person projecting that energy, spitting that shit over into their fucking yard. You know what I'm saying? That's what somebody was doing. But see, now somebody's waking up. Yes, because see, that energy's coming back. Collective, you stood up, you did whatever you did, you were close to God, baby. Yes, yeah. See, this is somebody that needed God. See, had you been out here seeking to fill those voids with the world, then of course shit's gonna fucking happen to you. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not covered by the Most High. You're not covered by God's. Well, you're always covered. He'll allow some things, but if you were a child of God, you're a child of fucking God. I don't care what situation or what season you're in. Period. Somebody, yeah. In the beginning of the reading, I was feeling a little empathetic for somebody, right? I was really feeling like, damn, somebody's going through it. Somebody's being exposed, right? For trying to make somebody look bad. Now they look bad. They look bad now, right? And they feeling that shit. Now they feel like a fucking heel. And they can't hide. They want to run and go in the dirt somewhere, but they can't because they're surrounded by everybody they lied to. They can't hide. And it was meant to go that way, Spirit said. It was meant for this person to be put right in the spotlight where they wanted to be. Come on, Spirit. Right where they wanted to be. They wanted to be in the spotlight. They wanted to be in that position. They're in that position. Those rude awakenings be the worst ones. Listen. Somebody's going through a rude awakening. Yes. Somebody's realizing they should have shut their mouth, kept their mouth shut, and left somebody the fuck alone. That's what they realizing. They should have left somebody alone. Regular schmegler. Listen, and don't lie. Yep. They should have let somebody alone because they was just a regular schmegler. Somebody thought you was a regular schmegler. Somebody thought you wasn't covered by the blood of Jesus. This is somebody that don't believe in God. You see, because I'm going to tell you again and again and again. When you become a believer, you ain't out here hurting nobody because you know the backlash on your ass. You know the backlash on your ass. So you ain't out here doing this kind of shit. But because they thought you was a regular schmegler, that they could overpower you. You hear me? They could overpower the Most High, the Spirit that's upon you. You hear me? They thought that you was a regular schmegler, that you weren't covered, that you was just out here in the world just like they are. They thought they wanted to make you like them. So that they can slither their way behind your fucking back. You heard me? I'm telling you, if somebody was targeting you, it's because they wanted what you had. And they try to make you look back while they slither their fucking way in to your position. You hear me? Come on, spirit. Somebody being seen for the snake that they are. Yeah? And that's it. Listen, and that was by their design. They designed it that way. They wanted it. Spirit, what's the message? What we got? Don't try to schedule me trying to figure out a time. Yeah, somebody's been watching you. Timing. It's like somebody kept track of everything you did, when you did, how you did shit, so that they could figure out a way to, to block it, to create karmic justice in your life, right? Anything that was going on in your life, somebody said that was your karma. You hear me? They said that they were telling people that you were going through karma for something that you did, because you were out here, you a witch, you a whole witch out here. Little did they know God was building up your strength, your character, your integrity. You hear me? Your perseverance, your intuition. Setting you aside. They thought they was doing something slick by showing everybody your breakthrough. Ooh. Showing everybody your what I want to say, Spirit, how you trying to show me your journey. They wanted everybody to see the hardships that you had to go through. Your pruning. Come on, Spirit. Your detaching. They see what looked like you were going through hardships was really God pruning you and detaching you, and you know what I'm saying, and keeping you out the fucking way while He did work on you, while He built your character and your strength, your wisdom. Yes, we say it hurts. Yes, it did hurt. Of course, it's gonna hurt. Then somebody cut something off of you, an attachment. The attachments were being cut away. Who Spirit said you had to walk because you needed to build strength? Come on, Spirit. You got to walk before you can ride. How you gonna act? Come on now. How you gonna act in these situations of when you don't have what you need? What you gonna do? Are you gonna go out here and sell your body? Are you gonna go out here and steal? Are you gonna rob Peter to pay Paul? Are you gonna lie on other people to get what you want? What are you gonna do? And what did you do? You stayed the fucking course. You were humbled and humiliated, and you walked through that shit with your head high. And somebody said that you was going through karma. You might have been. But see, everybody got to be cleansed. God will cleanse all of that out of you. He got to take it out of you. You got to go through the withdrawal symptoms. You got to start from the bottom. See, God don't need you. You need God. Because He can work through you either way. He can get His thing, whatever He needs done, He can get it done either way. He loves you. He loves us all. I'm going to say that. But anyway, let's get back to the story. Yes. So this is somebody that knew your routines. So this could have been somebody that was very close to you. That was jealous of you, envious of you. They wanted... somebody saw you as someone that was very... In spite of your position in life, you still held a high position. You hear me? You still had people that loved you, cared for you, wanted to support you and be there for you, build with you. And this is somebody that could have broken a lot of bonds around you. Okay? And called that karma. That's your karma, right? But they were gossiping, they were lying, they didn't allow people to make their own judgment about you. They kind of steered them in a direction. You heard me? Spirit, what's this message? They restless, it's not working. Look at that. They restless, it's not working. That rude awakening. Here we go with that Doja Cat. She done came on out here, regular smuggler. And some of you guys could be in the public, because she is an entertainer. You're not just a regular smuggler. There's something about you being in the public eye. You entertain people. Yeah. Something about your energy. Yeah, it's just like you're naturally thing one and thing two. Even though it looks bleak, he's still the way. What did I say? When you were at your lowest point, you waited on God. You didn't go out there and try to make things happen and manipulate and lie and cheat and steal to get what you wanted. God pruned those fucking things away from you. You disconnected yourself from the material ideology. You know, you didn't worship having material things. You stopped doing that. You stopped worship having the egotistical, prideful shit. Things that make you look good because you feel like shit inside. So, build up. You had to clean out that inside so God could rebuild you. Come on, man. Thing one and thing two. This is giving me little badasses, little toxic energies. People that come around to pull you into bullshit. Because like with the cat and hat, those little monsters, they always got them kids to do shit they know better than doing, right? They always got them to do some shit, and it would cause, this perfect example. Kids being home by themselves, a mama at work. Here come thing one and thing two. They come in and they get you to play in the house, you know fucking better. They start breaking shit because y'all jumping around on the sofa and shit. Y'all know better. You know better. Now you're breaking shit. They in the kitchen, right? Some shit's catching fire, all that shit because you allow somebody to come in and mislead you and drag you and guide you into some bullshit. That's what somebody has done here. And now things are tearing up and mama's coming home. What the fuck you gonna say? The thing one, thing two finna scout. They finna get up. They finna go. They leaving. They don't give a shit. It ain't their house. They don't care. I heard somebody say one time, I was on some property or something somewhere, and somebody did something, and I said, oh, now you need to pick that. I don't give a shit. I don't live here. That's what I heard. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? That's the energy I'm getting. And I'm like, damn, if you don't respect the property of the person you're visiting, nigga, if they knew that shit, they probably wouldn't actually ask to come over here no more. But then anyway, let's keep going. Even though it looks bleak, he's still the way. And you knew that. You knew that. You stayed close to God. What we got here? They want to know where the magic going. What you mean they want to know? They know because they read the fine print. They know that whatever they wish for someone else was going to come back on them as well. They knew that. That's why you only send out love and good energy, baby. You send out positive thoughts. You wish well and happiness and congratulate people when they succeed and when good things happen for them, because that's what you want in your life. Right? Or am I wrong here? Somebody finding out. Spirit, what's the message? Okay, Spirit. Give me two more and then I'm going to put this down. What's going on here? Okay. Something about some DNA results. Child, some somebody let the devil in their house. Somebody let the devil in their house. That's all I can think of. With right on thing one and thing two, somebody let the devil in their house. Ooh, Spirit said you're too fucking nice. You're too fucking nice. But that's all right. It's all good, Maybe you could tone it down a bit, Spirit. Because I was getting ready to say, you're doing what you feel like you need to do. You know what I'm saying? And however nice you are, however giving and loving and care, however you show up, you are protected. God, and it ain't for no likes, it ain't for no clicks, it ain't for no trophies and none of that shit. You just need to walk and know that you are protected. God knows your heart, and he's going to allow you to spread that shit as much as you can. You hear me? So ain't nobody going to stop you from doing that. So don't be afraid. Don't walk in fear. Okay? But use your discernment with people that aren't able to accept it with grace, right? They accept it with undertones of thinking that they manipulate you, they beat you, they got you, they smarten you. You know what I'm saying? Those people will be pruned away from your life. Don't even worry about it. When they do shit like that. Just keep it moving, because you can't, what they put out is what they're gonna get back. Okay, let's just leave it just right there. So there's something about some deer. I said I'm gonna put them down. Yeah, Spirit said put them down. So there's some DNA results that are floating around for whatever reason. Maybe somebody thought a child was theirs, or somebody was told that a child was theirs, or somebody finding out that a child is theirs. They didn't think it was theirs or something. I don't know. It's a pathway that was chosen though. You made a change. You chose to go down a different path. That's what you did. You didn't go down the regular schmegular path. You didn't go the way people thought you were gonna go. They tried to schedule me, trying to figure out a time. Yes. Listen, they thought you was gonna take a different path. No, you didn't. They thought that you were gonna be looking outside of yourself to fill that void. No, you didn't. You chose God. You went through Jesus. Look at that. You chose a whole different route. So what's that mean? So that means anything and everything they can't affect you. It doesn't affect you, but they tried it. Somebody tried it, because now somebody's waking up and they are in the exact. They are feeling. They are walking what they wanted for you. There was a lot of things said about you that you were some kind of, you was a witch, you practice magic, you do spell work, you attack people, you're a vixen, all right, you're very sexual, you're a home wrecker, you're somebody that steal people's man, and you break up relationships, and you're just this Jezebel energy that sit around and just do black magic all fucking day on people. That's what they said. That's what they said. Everything you got it through magic, through black magic, through doing root work or some shit like that. Look, they was waiting. Somebody was waiting for all of that shit that they said, that karma you was getting, to get worse. That's what they were. Look, endings. I can't make it up. They was waiting. Yeah. No more people loving you. No more sweet and compassionate you. You could be a Taurus. They tried to take it all away. They was going to cut all that shit out. All that love and... Wait a minute. Put it on the table. All that love and compassion and innocence and nurturing and loving. And how was they doing the spirit? With candle magic. They was doing candle magic on y'all, baby. Look, with the earth angel in reverse. What else? Look, spell work in reverse. They said it was all coming back to you. Listen. It was all coming back to you. You were no earth angel. But you ain't under no confusion and illusion either. This is what they said was going to happen. This was going to be your karma. That's what they said. They was doing it. Look, it says, may love, life, and finances be hexed and rest in an energy of lack. So be it. That's what they said for you. It could have been a Taurus that did this. Okay? Or you could be the Taurus. They wanted to cause an ending to people loving you, talking to you, seeing you as a good person, someone that was sweet and compassionate and innocent. Nah, they was, that's got to go. Oh, no. Oh, no. Why? Why did they pick you, collective? Because somebody could have fucked with anybody. You know what I'm saying? Why you, collective? I think I messed up my cards. I got them all. Let me fix these. Manipulation, sickness, disease, infection. Look at this shit. What was behind this? Look, your gift. Ooh, child. Somebody wanted you to lose your gift. Oh, I see confusion. All right, let me just get these cards together here. Spirit said, you're more energetic now. You heard the lady on the commercial. I said, she's more energetic. Ooh-wee. Somebody didn't expect you to be as strong as you were. But see, that's why God had you in the hermit, baby. Yep, he had you pruned. Yes. He was having you cut away these things that didn't belong to you. And let me tell you something else. You know something else I picked up too? A lot of things that you went through in life, that was because somebody was doing spell work on you. Somebody was causing heartbreak and pain in your life. And then when you would be at your lowest point, they would do spell work on you. So let me tell you something. Somebody, ooh, child. Yes, that's what somebody's saying. So this is somebody you know since you were a child. Yep, this is somebody that would cause heartbreak in your life and then do spell work on you. Oh, shit. And then take what was yours. They would come into your life, tear it up, do spell work on you, and then take it. Somebody's been doing this for a long time. This is somebody you used to talk to about your relationships, your family, your children, if you have children, your job. You would tell this person so much stuff and then they would go behind you and sabotage it. And if it was relationships, they would go behind you and try to have those relationships. Be with those partners. That's what I heard. Karmic masculine. What is this? Karmic. There's a karmic masculine that's an expectation of something. Yeah, community, earth angel. Some kind of endings for you. Yeah. They're waiting. Listen, because they want your fortune, your luck. There's a karmic masculine that's waiting for you to something to end in your life. But if you are on a public, we said that, right? If you're on a public platform, they are trying to get people to turn away from you. They're trying to block people from coming towards you, from seeing you in a compassionate and a loving, compassionate way. Damn, somebody could be trying to, they're trying to block your blessings. They're trying to block your way. Somebody's trying to end something for you. Exposure. I told you somebody was being exposed, didn't I? Hold on. Yeah, they being exposed. Hang on. We got victim energy here. They want to play victim. Yeah. Somebody's caught naked. Ooh, somebody could be caught naked. Ooh. Wee. Somebody, the community, ooh-wee, in reverse. Yeah, somebody, now they're seeing you collective as the victim. Ooh, because right up under enamel in reverse, they seeing you as the fucking victim, and this person caused you so much sorrow, so much grief, and so much fucking heartache, man. This person is being fucking exposed. The community, listen! Priestess in reverse. Stop playing. Work. Business. This ain't no boss. Yeah, they find out this person ain't nobody who that. Yep, look at this running. Now they know why you ran from this person. Come on, spirit. What's going on here? Yeah, this person's been exposed for trying to end things in your life to try to cause you sorrow that you were the fucking victim of this person's spell work, this person's manipulation and candle magic and shit like that. That's this person doing this shit. They exposed naked. Ooh, child. Somebody could be seen with no fucking clothes on in a very compromising situation. What's going on here, spirit? Ooh-wee. What we got here? Quagmire. It was a setup. That somebody was setting you up. That they set you up. That they were setting you up. Wow. So, ooh, wait. Listen. Somebody wanted you to be humiliated in public. Somebody wanted you to be humiliated in public, on the public platform. Somebody wanted you to fail in public. You was gonna be standing somewhere or doing something, and then they was gonna open the door, and everybody was gonna see you. Occupation. Look, I can't fucking make it up. They were working with others, in cahoots with others, to get this fucking work done on you. So that you could look like a fool, look like a failure. Look, they was in cahoots. These two men and a beta female in reverse for your fucking gift. You hear me? So this beta female in reverse, this is somebody that's not reliable. You can't trust them. They're very confrontational, right? This is somebody that will call themselves an alpha female, but they ain't, right? They're not fucking friendly. They're jealous. They're envious. They're not helpful, you know? If you get this person involved in your shit, then yeah, they're gonna help bring your ass down. Yeah, this is a jealous. It's two men working behind the scenes, and a jealous ass female. Yep, that wanted your gift. Yep, and you could have some siblings involved as well. They all were trying to get your gift. Yep, and now they want to know. They was all behind the scenes doing magic. Excuse me. Siblings gonna look for your crown, nigga. For the collective. They was coming for y'all, for us. Pretentious. Yeah, superficial bragging. I'm telling you, this is somebody that you had in your circle. This is somebody you call friend. You call sister. You call bro. You call cuz. Mom, dad, whoever the fuck it was. Look, a liar. They're a liar, and they being exposed. Yes. They're being exposed for being in cahoots with somebody. Look, I'm trying to tell you something. They being exposed for the shit that they've been doing behind the scenes. And they've been using black magic behind the scenes to go along with that shit they've been projecting with that megaphone. I see somebody with a megaphone. Somebody that could not keep their mouth shut. That's da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Always projecting, because they was doing divination. Not only were they doing candle magic, they was doing divination to fucking monitor. They was monitoring you through divination, trying to see what was going on with you in your life. And then they would try to attack it. And then turn around and say, oh, somebody, I think, they'll try to, like they was having premonitions about something that's going on with you. You hear me? Man, listen. Ooh, somebody was really out there. Ooh, child. What's going on here? Boss. You a boss. They wanted what you have. I'm telling you. No more fucking abuse. They abused you, man. They did. Listen, if you got a platform, if you on some kind of stage, they was the one throwing the fucking tomatoes. You hear me? On the fake profiles. Playing fucking head game. Trying to get you in your fucking head. You hear me? Yes, some of y'all are on a platform. You're very intuitive. You know some shit. They tried to play mind games with you. They wanted you to be confused, upset, wondering what the fuck's going on. Why are people attacking me? That's them. And they cronies and they flying monkeys. Yes. They know. Listen, contracts. Come on, spirit. This is somebody that wants your contracts. But they made contracts with to come against you and not have no kind of peace with you. They signed on the dotted line. They signed their name on the dotted line in blood. Somebody's being exposed. That mirror. Somebody's waking up and finding themselves in the exact position that they called on for you. Because they sent out low vibrational energy. Where the fuck is it gonna go? To a low vibrational person. Low vibrational area. Could be in your house. Could be somebody you love. Whoever is dating that low vibration with you, that's where it's going. Man, y'all better, man, listen. Somebody going to jail. Spiritual jail or regular jail. Regular schmegular jail. Oh, stop playing. Yeah, for sap. What's this? For trying to say, look, the spell work's coming back, baby. Listen. That shit's coming back. Spell work, black magic, curse, hex. That's what. Listen, it says it right here. It says finances rested, hex and curse. That's what they did. That shit's coming back. Thank you. They going to spiritual jail. They going to regular jail. Take it out of it. Dirt digging. Listen, they dug a hole and they fell in that shit they sell. That's that dirt coming back on somebody. All that dirt they talked about you. All that shit that they were saying about you. Listen. I'm telling you, somebody's waking up with all that dirt all over them. I heard that graveyard dirt. Somebody waking up with dirt all over them that they can't get off. They can't get out. Ooh, Spirit said they're trying to get out, they can't. The more they go like this, the more it comes down, the more dirt fall on them. Child, stop playing. You healing, you recovered, you mending. Listen, they tried to bind you to that spirit that was on them. They wanted to transfer that energy to you. Because if you can think that low, then that's what's inside of you. If you can think to even just comprehend doing something to someone just to get your way, then you already low. You already know that's just inside of you. That's what you need to be praying about. Your fucking mind. Your spirit, your soul. Child, please. Anytime you think about harming, hurting, stealing, lying, cheating from another person, because listen, baby, I've been there. It was in me. So don't tell me if you're doing that shit today, because I don't do that shit today. I just don't. And I don't put myself in positions where I have to. You know? Somebody, they realizing that that's exactly what they did. And the karma is exactly what they're dealing with. What they're about to be dealing with. Whatever it is, this exposure, this is somebody that's going to be caught naked, and then all the pieces are going to fall in. It's going to be like a domino effect. That's what I'm seeing, the dominoes falling over. Spirit, what's the message here? Priest, man, listen. You are covered. You are covered. This is not your soulmate. If you thought this was a soulmate, they're not. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. Healing. You could be a Capricorn. Take it how it resonates. Nope, that's a Capricorn in reverse. That's the devil. Who's Spirit? Hi, yeah. Spirit said, no. This person was not your soulmate. Cellmate. Jesus. Look, this person wanted you to be in prison with them. They wanted you to stay in the hole, in the fire with them. This person is not your soulmate. You're not their cellmate. Their hellmate. No, you're not. No. This is somebody that's very toxic. This is somebody that's very pessimistic. Yeah. This is somebody that's in their head, la la land. You healed. You had to heal from. Look, I'm telling you, somebody wanted to steal your identity. I'm telling you what I'm telling you. If this wasn't physically them stealing your identity and committing some kind of fraud in your name, listen, who? Because what? Because this is what somebody's doing. Somebody could be in scarcity right now because that's what they wanted you in. Remember, I told you that. How you gonna act when you ain't got nothing? This is somebody that's gonna be experiencing that same thing. Somebody could have a lot of missing teeth or rotten teeth in their mouth. Look at this shit. Chaos magic. That's what they said. Now they're going to be in chaos. Look at this. A Virgo in reverse. Look at this shit here. Confusion and illusion. Damn. Look. They was told to stop. They was told to stop. And I know there was. What's this? Charlatan, deceptive, trickster, fraud. Yeah. Look, they wanted your fucking destiny, yo. They wanted your destiny. Look at that shit. So they created illusions around it so that they could steal it. Ooh, somebody could have committed some kind of fraud. Look, they want to run now. They want to escape, but they can't. Your fate, your future, karma. Somebody kept saying that you was getting karma. Somebody was trying to create chaos around you. Somebody was doing a lot of fucking head magic on you, nigga. Listen, look at this. Somebody was wearing a mask. Disingenuous pretender. This is the one that was close to you that was wearing the mask. Look, we got children in reverse. Lord have mercy. There's a lot of players in this. Look, to try to bind you. It didn't work. You cut these ties. You cut these cords with these attachments with these people. That's what they were banking on, the attachments, the binds that tie y'all together. That's what they was banking on. We got a lover out here. What's up with this lover? Judgment. Yeah, divine feminine in reverse. Judgment. Well, somebody may have thought somebody else was you, or they wanted somebody else to be you. With the fraud, they abused you. This is somebody that abused you. Now they're in lack, poverty, and struggle. They drink a lot. They dirty. They smell. Listen, role model. You're a role model. They're not nobody's role model. They may have been in the past, but they're not anymore because they're a fake. And you're very alluring. Enticing, attractive. Yes, you are. You went through a transformation. You went through a transformation. Yeah. There's a Pisces here. You could be a Pisces in the upright. Yeah. No more financial blockages, Spirit said. No more. That's a wrap. And sometimes, like I said, if you were in lack, that was because God was doing work on you. You wasn't out here worried about money, not were you? Was you out here going crazy, acting crazy, doing crazy shit? No. Okay, then understand that if you didn't have something, it was because it was designed to go that way. And it was designed to expose these folks. Somebody could be sick, disease, infection, under the weather. Work, somebody could lose their job. Yeah, for all the gossip, the lies, and the trash talking that they've done. Somebody's having listen. And you have the power. You are empowered, and you empower others. Somebody wanted to cut that out. Somebody wanted to tear down your platform as well. And they wanted to block your creativity as well. Yeah, somebody was doing a lot of headshots at you, baby. A lot of headshots. But anyway. Somebody wanted you to be their celly, man. Somebody wanted you to be their celly. Or this could be shit. I don't know. Somebody wanted you to be in that prison with them. And then you had somebody that was, projecting all of the things about themselves onto you too. There was a few people around you, somebody you trusted and somebody that you possibly, had some kind of relationship with. Child, there's a lot of shit going on in here. There's a lot of stuff. Anyway, that's the message, y'all. Imagine waking up out of the fog and realize that everything that you've done like this, because it's almost as if I see it like creeping up on someone. Somebody not realizing that the choices that they're making are so that they can ultimately, because these are the seeds they planted, experience what they've been talking about. Go figure. Deuces.